This video isn't about the different kinds of foundation, a liquid, cream, powder, etc. But it's about the different formulations that make a foundation suitable for certain skin types, and also those special ingredients which give your foundation that unique finish that you have been craving for. So if you're interested to do a little digging into the ingredients and how they function, please keep on watching. Hey guys, namaste, welcome to NG Beauty. My name is Neha and I am a skincare and makeup enthusiast. On my channel, I share all my learnings and experience with skincare that I have been using for years, along with my recent picks and my most favorite products. The best thing here though is I talk about what's in your product and why and how they work, which essentially comes from my own experience of using them, but also through research, going through published papers, course materials, and investigating ingredients. You would also see me doing makeup videos on and off where I do different looks as well as share tips and tricks on flawless makeup application. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're updated every single time I post. So someone said foundation is like a Spanx for your face, which I believe is very true because number one, it evens out your skin. Number two, it covers any flaws that your skin might have, along with giving your skin a glow. It's like the groundwork for the rest of your makeup. That's why it is so important. Each one of us have different lifestyle, different genetic origins. We live in different geographies, exposed to unlike environmental factors, which contributes differently to our own body system and our skin. So choosing the right foundation, for that matter, any cosmetics, is crucial. Paying close attention to what your skin needs and what benefits a foundation can provide is important. Cosmetic chemist Nick Morante says no matter what form it's in, solid, liquid, or a spray, foundation contains the same main ingredients. They would have moisturizers, which makes the base of that foundation. They would have colorants and they would have fillers. The moisturizing base is usually made out of water, oil, or wax, or a silicone. Pigments include iron oxides and titanium dioxide in various shades of red, yellow, and black to recreate the natural skin tone. And for fillers, talc is very commonly used as it helps spread the product evenly and smoothly on the skin. There are also light scattering ingredients such as mica, silicone, quartz, or crystals. Diffusing light creates an illusion of an even finish, so you can't detect the flaws beneath. Talking about complexion enhancers and their formulations, so they are basically available in three main types. There are water-based foundation, oil-based foundation, and silicone-based foundation. And how each one of these are different from one another, let's find out. Starting with the silicone-based foundations. Now these are the most readily available foundations and they seem to keep on growing because of the benefits they bring along. Now when I say benefits, these are mostly how they feel on skin and how they affect the spreadability of a certain product. I would say 80% of the liquid foundations that you see in market today from all different brands, from high-end to drugstore, they all are water in silicone emulsions. Silicones per se, they make for easy application. They can smooth over any rough patches and have the ability to lock in moisture as they create a coating on skin. They lend a velvety texture and often leave skin feeling smooth and plump. They mostly deliver a pleasant feeling carrier base. These are best known for their occlusive properties, which is just a fancy way of saying they create a barrier-like coating on skin which is resistant to both water and air. So you see, all your waterproof foundation have a lot of silicones. So if you have a textured skin, silicone-based foundation should be your first choice. Also, if you are looking for a long wear foundation, then these are the best ones because the layer it creates on your skin, it's not easily movable as you talk, as you smile, Also, if you want to avoid primers completely, you can opt for a silicone based foundation because they do have the ability to fill in your pores because of the silicone present in them to give your skin an even and nice finish. But one thing, if you are somebody who is environmentally conscious, be aware that this particular ingredient, silicone, they do affect adversely the environment, the marine life especially. And another thing that you would read insanely on internet about silicone usage, that it would clog your pores. Now, I would say that there are mixed feedbacks. Some dermatologists completely disagree with this whole thing that these particular ingredient would clog your pores, and some say it does. So from my personal experience, I have not seen any of pore clogging happening because of silicone present in my product. But one thing for sure, that you cannot sleep with your makeup on. So if you are using silicone based products, make sure that you remove them completely before you go to bed. So I have 7 foundations, and 5 out of those 7 foundations are silicone based. So next, Total Control Total Drop Foundation, Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay Foundation, Clinique Even Better Foundation, Max Factor Finity Foundation, and Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. So you can gauge how common silicone usage is in your foundations. If you want, you can check that in your foundation as well. If you see ingredients that ends with cone or siloxane, certain names being dimethicone, cyclomethicone, cyclopentasiloxane. If you see all of these and they are at the top of your ingredient list, that means your foundation is very heavily silicone based. Coming to oil based foundations, now these are slightly, or I should say much thicker in consistency, and also they need a lot of time to blend. However, the benefit of using oil based foundation is that because of the oils, they tend to moisturize your skin the whole time they are on your face. These kinds of foundation do feel greasy and heavy on the skin. If you have dry skin, oil-based foundation should be your go-to because of the oils present in them. It will deeply moisturize your skin and give your skin that healthy, dewy glow. These foundation will prevent your skin from looking dull and flat. But if you have oily skin, please stay away from oil-based foundation, as they would just add additional oil to your skin, which is just not needed. So from all my foundation, the only oil-based foundation that I have is Dermacol Film Studio Makeup Cover. Now, my experience of using this does give you a really high coverage. It feels heavy on skin. Now, this type of foundation I would really use occasionally and not on a daily basis, because this really is quite heavy and feels greasy on the skin. But no doubt it does provide a very good coverage and a beautiful finish to the skin. Finally, the water-based foundation. Now, these are the most lightweight formulas and they provide sheer to medium coverage. Suitable for oily skin or if you have acne prone skin. They can also be a good option for dry skin, but you might have to use another hydrating primer when using these formulations. And this formulation will literally allow air and water penetrate through into your skin. So some examples of water-based foundation are Air Perez Quinoa Water Foundation. Then there is 100% Pure Pigmented Fruit Foundation. And then there is one more. I have my notes here because these foundations are not the most commonly available foundation. The formulation are purely water-based with some other great ingredients. Okay, another one is Trish McAvoy Skin Water Foundation. Now, one more thing I would like to put out here is when you Google water-based foundation, the list that you see as part of some of these portals like Vogue, Cosmopolitan, or some of these famous portals, all these foundations that you see there which is listed as a water-based foundation, they do have water in them, but that's like at a really low concentration. Most of them have silicone as their second, third, fourth ingredient, which clearly says that it's not a water-based foundation. Those are like water in silicone emulsion. If you are looking for a water-based foundation, look for ingredients. Maybe the top 5 or 6 ingredients should not have any silicones. Even if there is a little silicone, which is, maybe the ingredient at the bottom of the list, that is still fine. These kinds of formulation are best if you are somebody who is environmentally cautious and doesn't want to use silicone in their cosmetics. So I hope this video helps you in finding the right foundation for your skin type. I will see you all soon in my next video. Until then, stay tuned, stay beautiful.